Oh no. Hello, how's everybody doing? Welcome. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to spend with me. I'm Nichelle with 2Excel with Nichelle.com. Happy Labor Day weekend. September 1st, 2017. This is my favorite month of the year. And you may ask why? Why? Because this is my birthday month. Yes, that's a holiday. This is my birthday month, and I really get excited about this month for numerous reasons. The number one reason why I get excited is because I look at it as an opportunity to advance myself mentally, spiritually, and physically, because I'm going to become a year older, younger, older, whatever you want to say. But it's an opportunity for me to reflect, redirect, and do some things that I didn't do in my younger years. So, with that being said, today, on this first day, I got a lot of stuff planned for the month of September, and I am just starting off right now with some information about marriage. I got a little book that's coming out about marriage. Been married 21 years to my best friend. And, people always ask me about how do you sustain that? How do you sustain a great marriage being young today? Because sometimes it's hard being married and being able to put your situation aside and become one versus two, because that's what happens when you say I do. You become one instead of two, and you have to always reflect on who you are, whose you are in your marriage. Just because you become married does not mean you have to stop being who you are. And I talk to people on a regular basis who are seeking that next level in a relationship, which is marriage. And then I talk to people who are leaving that relationship, which is marriage. So today I'm just going to share with you a couple of facts and tips in conjunction with my mister, so that you can see where you perhaps maybe need to stand. Because see, men, they have a different connotation of what marriage is than women do. And I think it's important to know both sides, because what's good for one person may not be good for the other. However, to have different perspectives of what marriage is and how it works for real. 21 years. I've been with Mr. Womack for 26 years, but been married for 21, and we've made it work in spite of a lot of things, a lot of adversity. We've been through a lot. We've had 2 children together that has taken us through a lot, and then life in general. And all of it we take as experience to build us up, to build a situation up, and to know what it takes to maintain a sustainable relationship, even when you sometimes might not like each other. So, Mr. Womack, can you explain just briefly, just tell us from a male perspective, what you think is the key to a good, solid relationship? And I'm going to let him speak. He's driving, so he ain't going to be able to talk to you.
Yeah, I got to kind of keep my eyes on the road.
Go ahead and keep your eyes on the road. So just tell briefly, from a man's perspective, what do you think is important as far as a relationship is concerned?
I think the most important thing is to communicate, be on the same page.
Keep your eyes on the road.
Being honest at all times, joking, having fun, do the things that you all did when you all dated, and just try to, enhance that. But communication, obviously, be number one for me.
Obviously, number one from a male perspective. What do you think people should do prior to marriage? I mean, that was 21 years ago, but what do you think people should do prior to marriage?
Check your spouse's credit report, check their criminal background, and let's see.
He's saying that because I did that.
Blew my mind. I never had nobody do that.
Right.
But it made sense.
It made sense? Yes. And then what is like a tip for longevity in a relationship? I mean, you spoke of communication, which is very important, because I know we wouldn't make it on a consistent basis if we didn't communicate with each other. But some things that can really go ahead.
From a man's point of view, there's sometimes the wifey may want to attend an event that's not a manly event, and you may not want to go. Sometimes you may have to go.
You may have to go.
Yeah, that's one thing I had to get adjusted to.
You had to get adjusted to that?
Yeah. There's a bunch of stuff I wanted to say, but I can't think right now.
You can't think right now? Well, as far as if somebody were to relationship-wise? Do you think it's important for a woman to be aggressive towards a man, or should we just keep it old school and just wait for the man to approach us?
50-50.
50-50.
Yeah.
Great point. Do you think marriage is 100-100 or 50-50?
Asking me or
I'm
someone
asking you.
It's 50-50.
Now, see, we got totally different perceptions on that. Because I think marriage is 100-100.
When you say 100-100, you mean give 100%?
You give 100% and I give 100%.
Okay, my 50-50 changed to 100-100 too. Yeah, of course, give 100%.
Okay.
Don't half-ass do nothing.
Don't half-ass do nothing. He said that. Okay, yeah, he's being real. Mr. Womack is very real. Any other comments or tips that you would give someone who is interested in getting married? Because it ain't a game. It's something real, something certain. We both have our relationship based on faith, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we put God first, always first and foremost, because we believe that is the sustainer of a good relationship and a good marriage, putting God first. Some of the facts that I know, I find today women are...
I'm sorry, it is something else.
Okay, he want to get social now.
Yeah, I switch lanes and just go, it'll come back to me.
State
troopers out here too.
Yeah, it's a holiday, so you guys be safe. But just something for me, I find a lot of women today are really seeking a significant other, and sometimes I think we force ourselves on men and not really get to know who we are, whose we are, and prepare for that man. When Mr. came into my life, I wasn't looking for a husband at all. In fact, he might not want me to say, because he always rebuke this, but he knows it's the truth. He told me if I wasn't going to be his wife, I could not be his friend.
Oh yeah, I was getting too old. I got tired of playing, so it was time to make some moves, some power moves.
Okay, and so relationship, marriage to him was a power move, and I truly think that two is better than one. Yes. Look, he want to be social now.
And another thing too is you got to learn to get used to saying ours instead of mine. That means finances too. I made this bill. I didn't make this bill by myself. It's like we made this bill. Your money is my money, and my money is my money. Yeah. I twisted it.
My money is your money, and your money.
My money is my money.
Okay.
That was a joke, but no,
yeah, that was a joke.
Yeah. Seriously, you got to get used to the fact of saying ours.
Ours. Yeah, because I mentioned that. I said marriage is not it's not just you, it's us. And when you're talking about us, that means sharing everything. Hello, how are you? That means sharing everything. And sometimes it's hard because, see, I was a very independent woman 26 years ago when I met him. And yeah, you know that. Was I a very independent woman?
Yeah, that's how you were.
Okay. Yeah, I was a very independent woman, so it was more so difficult for me to relinquish, I wouldn't say control, but to have that connection where I would say that I wanted to just totally give myself to somebody. I wasn't ready. So it took me a little time. It took me a little time to expand our horizon as a couple. But it was an adjustment because he's such an outstanding man. And I'm not just saying that because he's sitting next to me. I'm saying that because he is. He's very, you're welcome. He's very patient. And I think that's a key to marriage too. That patience is a virtue in relationships. And I think you need to yourself be patient, and I think you need to be aware of the other person's patience level so that you guys can meet together, because you got to meet people where they are. No matter where you are in life, you have to meet people where they are. So but yeah, I'm excited, and I thank God for a friend, because I truly believe I married my friend. Am I your friend?
Sometimes. Yeah, you my friend. All the time.
I'm your friend all the time. And friends, sometimes we have situations just like friends.
Brothers and sisters?
Yeah, not brothers and sisters.
No, I'm saying like family. Sometimes you're going to have disputes. It's not going to always be rosy, though.
So how would you say to handle a dispute between two couples?
That's why I said number one is communicate. Let that person know what's on your mind. See if it can get resolved and move on from there. That's it.
Okay.
Make sure it's resolved.
Make sure what?
Make sure it is resolved.
Make sure, yeah.
Don't go to bed mad.
Don't go to bed mad. That is a great point, Mr. Womack. Don't go to bed mad. Look at this truck up there. Don't go to bed mad because you know what? Tomorrow is not promised. You don't know if you're going to wake up and be able to get that sugar. You don't know if you're going to be able to wake up and say, I'm sorry. So it's very key to make certain that you kiss before going to bed. And one thing that we've always instituted in our relationship, which I feel very, very excited about all the time, every time my husband comes home, every time he leaves, he gives me a kiss. We share a kiss with each other because we don't know. We don't know. So that's something that we've done for what, 26 years, would you say? Slow down, baby. Yeah, slow down. Look, his foot heavy. His foot is heavy. And that's one thing too I would say that really keeps us connected, because we make sure that we share that love with each other prior to leaving one another for the day. No matter where we're going, we make certain that we kiss. Okay, look at him. Mm-hmm. Okay, now he must got something else to say.
No, that's
okay. All righty. Well, that is, we don't have nothing else to do. It's Friday, Freedom Friday. Yes. And I just wanted to touch bases because people always ask me about sustainability in marriage. Everybody's marriage is different. What works for us may not work for you, but it's always good to know what is required, what is needed in a relationship so that you can do what you do in yours to make it the best. Make it the best. Marriage is beautiful. It requires communication, as he stated, friendship, and work. It's a job. It's a job. Just like being a parent is a job, marriage is a job too. Wouldn't you say, Mr. Womack?
I would say.
You just don't get paid for it. You get compensated for it in many areas. However, it is a job. And so if you are ready for a full-time job, then go to that next level.
Make sure she can cook.
What?
Make sure she can cook.
So what are you saying?
No, I'm not saying anything.
No, so tell the truth.
I like to joke.
Okay, you like to joke, but tell the truth. So you saying...
Oh, make sure that the women can cook. I mean, men as well, but... And that's a 50-50 thing at times.
That's a 50-50 thing? Okay.
But if I'm all like cutting grass and washing cars, going to work, and you in the house, I want something to eat. Yeah.
So are you saying you don't get nothing to eat?
No, I do. She's good at that.
Okay, look, be real now, okay? Because you don't look like you over there suffering from no bills or nothing. Look, okay, I do my job, right? But I know I didn't know how to cook when we first got together.
No, you didn't. She had to call my mom and ask her.
I did. I had to call his mom and ask her recipes because I didn't know how to cook. So most men like to eat, so that's one criteria. You better get in that kitchen, get you a cookbook. I got one if you want one. Check the link in my bio. I got a cookbook talking about...
For real, you be more healthy and you save more money.
You save money if you cook at home. Okay, yes. Alrighty then. Well, thanks again for being here. Blessings and peace unto you. You can connect with me every day. I'm here Monday through Thursday, typically between the hours of 3 and 5 p.m. But I did change my time. I will be coming on at 6:30 Central Standard Time, Monday through Thursday, because I am in the process of going back to finish my dissertation for my PhD, and my life has just changed a little bit, even with the boys being... How do you like being an empty nester, Mr. Womack?
Whoa, that first week it was rough, because I'm so used to, the boys being around, boxing or playing ball or whatever, but with them being done on the weekend, it was a big adjustment, but it's cool now. You just got to find stuff to keep you busy.
Yeah, I think it impacted him more so than me, because like he said, he always take the boys everywhere they need to go. So that is the life of a couple of facts, real facts about marriage. 21 years in the game, 26 years together to my best friend here. So blessings and peace unto you. You can learn more about what I do to help you by checking the link in my bio. I'm Nichelle with 2XL with Nichelle.com. If you like daily inspiration, motivation, and information to help you start, market, and grow into the CEO of you, please do not hesitate to click the link in my bio. You can also find me on Instagram and on Twitter at Nichelle Womack. Make it a very, very safe holiday weekend. Blessings and peace unto you, and may everything that you touch, may it turn to gold. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Hey, how you doing? Take care. Blessings and peace. Bye-bye.
Peace.
To all my replay viewers, thanks for coming in and tapping that screen and sharing the love.
Any news on that?
No, I don't think so, babe. He's a man of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. And so he asked, was there any news out here?
Yo, GDs.
Yes. Yes. We're Greek love, too. Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Alrighty. Talk to you later. That crimson and that cream. Have a great, blessed day. Bye-bye.